Welcome back, everybody. It's quite a good day.
Oh.
It's a good day, everybody.
Wow.
It's a really good day.
Yeah, you
Haven't
keep
wasted
telling
a
yourself
cent
that.
of time.
It's been one of the most frustrating days in a long time.
Really? What's going on?
Well, Jeremy, close your eyes
Thank you for
and
asking.
close your ears and don't listen to this story because you're going to get really, really upset.
Bored.
Oh,
Bored, sorry. Welcome back to episode 22 of Beyond the Pine. Joined by special guest Jeremy Sauter. In the videos, you can catch him every once in a while. He plays a character.
Yes, he does.
Named Parker.
Called Jeremy, strangely enough.
Yeah, what is the connection to the names of the character and yourself?
I think it's sort of like the id, like who you are. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So what are the realistic kind of things from the character Jeremy that are really true about the real person Jeremy? What
Dick
about
size?
besides dick size?
The character Jeremy has a massive dick.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that really? Is that true? To
But just
Probably.
the character.
Possibly.
just
Well,
the character.
Just the character
Just the
does.
character. We
Yeah.
wrote that like
The
that.
sunglasses are mine.
What about
Debatably.
the murder?
Well, I can't really talk about that.
You can and you will.
It's honestly, is this
I
an
just-
interrogation?
This is what I want to do for you right now.
Is this an
As a friend.
FBI
You can just
intervention?
you don't need to touch it.
Are you guys actually?
And you should push it. Well,
I feel like
also,
I'm actually
The thing-
becoming.
wait, stop.
He
Wait,
also-
these things,
Are you
these
actually
things.
like? Is this a bit or is this
he
real?
also worried about the camera and it showing
No,
up.
it's not in it at all. But
Yeah, it's
hey,
not at all.
hey, Kib, you want to put these things on so it's like secure?
We could do that, or we could leave
It's
it
too
now.
late.
It's too late.
It's just kind of dangling.
Well, before we get into my terrible day and Kib's unfortunate day as well, why don't we go into our first sponsor, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 17,000 classes in design, photo, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. Skillshare believes in accessible learning, and the price reflects that. An annual subscription with unlimited access is less than $10 a month, making it one of the best deals you can find for online education. So since Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 500 people to use the promo link in the description will get their first 2 months free to try it out, risk-free. I'm the only one in the office that doesn't use Adobe Premiere, and I've started learning on Skillshare how to use it because I've been an inconvenience to everybody in this office. So you can go to https://skl.sh/pine99. Link is in the description, and you'll also see it on the screen in case you couldn't follow what I just said, to get 3 months for 99 cents. The offer expires January 31st.
And 3 months is
I thought that there were only 30 days in January.
there are.
There's 31.
Joke's on me, I suppose. Speaking of jokes, I just found out via Jeremy's brain that Tom Ford, the guy who directed Nocturnal Animals, is the same Tom Ford that is the fashion
I know,
designer.
right?
I
Also,
didn't know
how's
that.
that a joke?
Really?
Oh, I was just trying to segue it, but thanks for calling
That's a
me
good.
out.
It's a good segue.
That's crazy,
Wait,
though.
oh, sorry, I didn't catch this. What was the joke?
There is no joke.
What was the joke? to
Basically,
that?
it's like
what was
if-
the punchline.
What is on underneath your nose? There's
Huh?
just mucus.
Oh, I spat upward. Yeah, trying to get you guys while you were talking, just to fuck you up.
There's
but
also some mustard down here.
it's not mustard. It's
Is that more mucus?
It's called saving it for later.
Mustard for later.
Mustard in your pants, I bet.
You're saving that for later too.
Yeah.
This guy's saving everything for later.
That's why they
Love
call him
it.
Kib.
Why did we invite you?
Resourceful.
Podcast is going
Okay.
downhill now.
Jesus Christ. So I guess that now that we're done with the sponsor, we can talk finally about how interesting of a day it's been, because it has been an interesting day. I'll give you how it all started off for me, because I think it does start off with me and my issue.
Really, only your issue.
I showed up to the office at about, I think, 10:30. and
Late,
nobody
as
was.
usual?
Oh yeah, I was late, and nobody else was here.
Oh.
Which is unfortunate because I didn't bring my keys. I didn't think it would be an issue because I just assumed that either Kib or James, would be there by 10:30.
Let me cut you off here. Here's the wild thing. Responsible one, I check Find Friends. I text Steve, hey, still going to be at the office to shoot the podcast 11? No reply.
I said yes.
Didn't.
Okay, are
I'll
we going to
pull
really
up-
play this game?
Yeah. Here we go.
You're right.
Check
You
the
also
text
do have
right
a
now.
problem with not reading
Yes.
text.
Oh no,
You do, though.
Kib does, because check this out.
Oh, I
Steve-
have a problem with
Steve
not-
is right. This story's boring already.
Wait, hold
Here
on.
we go.
There it is.
Let's see here. No, you didn't. You did not.
I said here now at 10:42.
Yeah, that's not yes, I'll be there when I asked you at fucking 10:17.
And you know what? After further review, you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
Dude, so
that's why I
fine.
didn't leave.
So
because I was like,
fine.
well, I'm not just gonna fucking show up and wait there for 3 hours.
But you
till
could have
get
easily
there.
found friends me. and
That's
to
not
see
my
that I was on-
responsibility, but I do that quite a bit.
So we've also made it a rule to show up to the office at 10 o'clock
We
every day.
decided that this morning.
Yeah, 10 o'clock
That's
every day.
mandatory now.
It's
no matter
mandatory
what.
now.
We're just gonna do that.
We have actually not talked to anybody about this besides Steve and me.
Everyone's finding out about that just now.
Just now,
I
yeah.
thought that was already normally the plan.
It was, but we never.
If it wasn't, you knew that.
No, I choose to be late every day because there's nothing you'll do about it.
There's nothing you'll do about it. Steve going, you're right.
Holy shit.
It's actually smart too, because you guys.
No, don't tell him it's smart, Jeremy.
You work late, so you can skip rush hour.
Nobody
and then
does.
Shift it. Was I wrong?
No, I work till the
I
time.
thought you guys all stayed
sometimes an
super
hour
late.
later, but
I usually work till 6.
till 6.
6:30.
Yeah, me
7.
too. So anyway,
But you put everything off until 8 o'clock p.m.
that's
Now
not
it's a
true.
fight. Guys, you're so fucking pissed.
Now,
Hey,
now
no,
it's
no,
a
no.
fight.
It's not true that I put
real.
everything off. There's
Cut
just
the fucking cameras bullshit.
there's a lot of Overwatch to be played during the day, and if I don't get
Cut
to that,
the camera's bullshit.
if I don't get to Overwatch during my prime hours,
This
I'm not
is
going to play and
bullshit.
get back
I did
to
not
Masters.
hit her. I did not.
I did not
hi,
come
Mike.
in late.
So the
oh,
point
hi,
is,
I'm
I got
late.
here and nobody was here, and I didn't have my keys, so I couldn't get in. I had also, to set up another backstory, I had eaten a whole pizza the night before, right before I went to bed, and I think there is a problem with my body where I experience different lactose stages.
I'd like to recreate the phone call that Steve. I'll be me. You be. I mean, I'll be you.
Cool.
you
Let
be
me see if I can remember it.
Ring, ring, ring. No, you're gonna be me.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hey, are you coming to the office?
Oh yeah, I didn't know when you were gonna get in. I
Didn't
guess.
say that. Yeah, can be there in 15 is what I said.
Oh.
You're like, okay, because I don't have my keys and I'm
Just
locked
do the
out of the
whole
office and I'm got to shit really bad and I like can't go to the bathroom and you're so sad. You're so sad. And I was like, I'll be there in 15. I'll go fast. Okay, bye. So sad.
I was on the verge. I've never been
Has to
this
shit.
close to shitting my pants in my entire life. And the bathroom, it's a communal bathroom. It has a lock, so I can't use the keys or anything.
Oh, man.
So I'm waiting on. I just shuffle back from that fucking bench that's over there over to the other side to see if anyone's coming out of the bathroom. Even in the women's bathroom, I'll be like, I just gotta. just excuse me.
You're fucking.
There are
gangly ass.
10 fast food restaurants like on the street.
Well, Jeremy,
wanna
that leads me
point
to my
out.
next point.
Ruin
you
the
son of a
fucking
bitch.
story, dude. Spoiler alert.
there was-
Moral of the fucking story, dude.
I had texted James as well saying, hey, I'm at the office. You think you can be over here? Because he lives 15 minutes away now. And it was about 10 minutes later. I had checked Find Friends again, and I'd seen that James hadn't left. So,
I got out of the shower, had to moisturize.
no, it was...
Moisturize his nuts, dude.
So I just thought to myself, oh, this cannot wait. So I went down onto the street, and I was going to head to the supermercado, which was very close.
Say
Super
it like
can.
an England.
But even closer
Say it like in England.
was Pollo Campero. And at this point, I was on the verge of actually shitting the entirety of my pants. And this wasn't just going to be a normal shit, as it turns out later.
water.
An absolute torrential
Oh.
downpour from.
This would have been an extraterrestrial
asshole.
shit.
It would have been monstrous. And I went to Pollo Campero because, they're very close and they're very hospitable. I went up to the desk because I had noticed on the bathroom it was a key code. And they told me, sir, the bathroom is for paying customers only. And I looked him in head ass in his eyes. And
That's the end of the story.
I said, that's fine, I'll take a flan. But not in that cadence. It was
No.
more like, I'll take a flan.
You said it twice too. I'll take a flan. I'll take a flan.
So then I took the
I'll take a flan. I'll
You were
take a flan.
probably, you were probably shaking at this point, right? Like
I was quivering,
on the
absolutely.
verge, yeah.
I was on the verge. It was pigeonholing, and I had reached a climax that I never thought possible. It hit my prostate.
Pigeonholing. Definition, please. Never heard of it.
Pigeonholing? Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
No, you already did. What's it mean?
You used it in a sentence. I understood the sentence, but I didn't understand.
Would you
the
like
term
to know
which
its
you used.
country of origin?
Absolutely.
Kikaraka.
Kick a rock up.
Kick a rock up,
Kikaraka,
okay?
New Guinea.
New Ginny.
So point is, I used the bathroom at the place, and I bought flan, and I had the flan in the bathroom with me, and I just let it loose.
Did you eat the flan while you were shitting? While you
Yes.
were having diarrhea?
Yes.
You're a fucking.
And dude, that's fast
there's
food
a special
flan.
place in hell for you, dude.
That's
Oh.
fast food flan.
So- It's
Actually,
gonna be out in like
I've
5
eaten on the toilet
minutes.
too. Okay. Do you guys think it's disgusting to eat on the toilet while
Yeah.
shitting? While shitting?
Yeah, I
I don't
wouldn't.
think it's
That's
that
disgusting.
gross. I think
I
I was eating a banana while shitting one time. Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
I also want you to know that was a lie that I ate the flan on the toilet. I did not, because I do find
Oh,
that
I'm not
gross.
ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed
You
of my
don't. You
habits.
don't have to be ashamed. Do you think that it would also be unattractive to have sex while you're on the toilet? Like a what are those called?
Blumpkin.
How dare you, sir?
I'm gonna ask you not to do anything like that again.
I'm gonna accept
So
cordially.
a blumpkin
so sorry.
is
that was meant to only go on Steve's face.
You went directly in the middle.
only on his phone.
Hit nobody. I'm so sorry. I wanted to
You
hit him
have
in the face.
you have bad depth perception.
My turn.
So would you guys do a blumpkin if you
So
really
much
if you got the
water.
opportunity to? Because I don't think I
No.
would.
No.
No, it's yucky.
No, yeah, that's not fun.
It's yucky because I have a problem enough with like the smells that come from my region. So to have them further, deplorabilities.
How can you actually do a blumpkin? Because you're
Well,
right in
here's-
the epicenter of the smell.
Oh, the fumes of the shit would be
Oh,
going up her
awful.
nose.
Well, here's the thing: if it was you never get to
In
get
her
a
eyes.
blowjob again, or you get to have a blumpkin.
One
I'll take the
blumpkin?
blumpkin. No, I mean many blumpkins.
so if you do one blumpkin,
I don't-
Blumkai,
Blumkai.
Blumkai, of course. I don't care about stupid hypotheticals though, because it's not
No, but it's for the
Yeah,
fun
I never
of it.
play these thought experiments. It's
I
like
do
it's like
because they're
math
fun.
problems to me.
And this
where
is
I'm
why
like,
you
I don't
guys-
care why the train is
Anyone
going
else
this
fun
way
at the
or
table? Steve,
whatever.
would you do that? No blowjobs ever again, or you get blump guy.
I'll take the blump guy any day.
I'll take the blump guy any day.
If that, and then after the blump, you can have blowjobs for the rest of your life.
No. You only get blump guy, or you get no blowjobs.
Oh, I'm fine without it.
I'll take the blump guy.
No, 'cause,
Honestly, I just don't let people
I'm
tell me
not-
what to do.
I'm not willing to sacrifice my diet for Lauren.
Diet.
Oh, you mean like you'd have to eat healthier to have less smelly
Yeah.
diarrhea?
I think I would just use
Doritos.
poopery, so that it would be a pleasant smell. for her.
Potpourri.
Poopery.
Oh, no, it's this. It's
a
this
spray.
Isn't
It
like
fucking
it's like
works.
a
We have
lemon scented.
So you're gonna squirt it in the
kind of,
bowl
yeah.
before you
spray
actually.
it 6 times. You sit down. When you poop, not a single smell.
It creates an oil layer on the
And,
surface
dude,
of the water. That
I've
keeps
also
the
used
smells
it
trapped.
Does it really?
Afterward. I've
Yeah.
used it
They have
afterwards
the funniest
as well.
ads on YouTube.
Wow, that's so scientific.
It's
but
amazing.
yeah.
Think
It
about this
literally
though.
game
I don't
changer.
understand how that works because say you spray before you poop, the poop goes down in the water and breaks that seal, right?
goes back
No,
to
it
oil.
still
Yeah.
goes back together.
Oh wow.
And today's
And
episode is brought to you by Poopery.
Also, I recently got wet wipes, and it's a game changer, and I'll never go back. And you were all right, and holy
I need
shit,
to get some wet wipes.
my asshole's never been cleaner.
I started.
I'd eat myself out.
So I was going to suggest this to you. I recently made sure I was getting more fiber, and that is a game changer.
Solid shit.
Fiber, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
like
mind
one
slime
wipe, one
shits.
one
But
wipe.
I
and you're
guarantee
done.
you've been experiencing far more hemorrhoids.
No, it's the opposite. Fiber helps with hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
No. Think about it.
No.
I try to only chew Doritos up twice,
If
so
you
that I
drink
have
too much-
shards when I shit, and it scrapes the lining.
You guys
of
ever seen
my-
Saw 2? Remember when she reaches into the thing to get the vial? That's my asshole.
Yucky.
I only saw the first one.
No, I'm very much so about what you just said.
Yeah.
about-
No, if you do too much fiber, yes, but you have to just figure out what's right for your body.
Right. I had my buddy was having problems not shitting. He was constipated for a couple days, so he decided to
guy.
eat like 3 or 4 Fiber One bars, and it only worsened it.
Yeah, that's too much. It's
Yeah, he's an
it's a
idiot.
whole thing. What's going on over there?
Steve's fucking.
Checking the time on the camera to see if it was.
Did you autofocus back to your face that close? Like remember the Casey
manual.
Neistat thing? The Casey
on manual
Neistat
focus.
the Casey Neistat thing. You put the
That's
phone
good.
there, whatever. The Casey Neistat thing. You put
He's
the
nutsack thing. Where you
you put the phone up to the thing and autofocus to the phone, and then they were out of focus the entire rest of the video.
Not the rest of it. I found out eventually, but I had to use a lot of our footage for that.
About 18,
Wow,
20
I didn't
minutes.
know that.
It was 13 minutes. So can we just?
13 minutes of us out of focus.
So anyway, the rest of the day was
Holy
pretty
shit,
fucking
dude.
crazy.
God.
This is how bad the out of focus was. Imagine you put your hand right here. Your hand is fully in focus.
Oh, no.
How out of focus everything in the background
Oh,
is.
no.
That's how badly out of focus you guys were.
You guys, I can't do everything. And
But you had
Crying?
one thing to do, just one job at
I'm
that
not,
point.
I'm not crying.
I'm not criticizing you.
Yeah, I know
And
you're
now you-
not.
and you are crying.
I'm not being criticized, and I'm not crying.
You're crying and you're being criticized.
I'm not criticizing.
I was crying, sizing you.
I'm not cryogenically
you're
freezing
not.
you.
Your lips quivering. Don't
It's not.
lip quiver. Don't.
He just has to go shit again.
I might
That's
soon.
all it is.
After
After
that
this
flan.
coffee?
Ooh, I shit earlier. Good shit.
Yeah,
tried that
dude,
ham and cheese
fiber.
Oh my god, dude!
It'll fix all your
Unbelievable.
Really, you loved it?
I never got it, and we've gone to get things.
I
from
told you
Starbucks
it's the
many
best thing at
time,
Starbucks.
Many
Easily.
time, and it's unbelievable. It's so moist and
Oh,
good.
Jeremy, don't you tell me there's something better at Starbucks
there
than a
is.
ham and cheese
and,
croissant.
And don't get me wrong, the ham and cheese croissant is amazing. The bacon, egg, and Gouda cheese sandwiches.
like
ham and
that
cheese
one.
croissant.
I got
So
that,
good.
and dude, it's too dry.
like it?
I need a more moist sandwich.
I like that one.
That-
I
it's a
like the
fair-
ham and
it's a fair point,
cheese.
actually.
I like the ham and cheese a lot. I'm also not eating food enough at Starbucks to really have a favorite. I like the chorizo and egg one. That one's really good.
I've never had
also
that.
the spinach and feta wrap one.
I'm the same.
Lemon
I
pound
don't
cake,
eat there that
exquisite.
much.
I really like lemon desserts or lemon pastries.
really
That's frustrating.
That is frustrating. That is- a lot of
No.
people don't like lemon. Sammy Joe doesn't like lemon.
I
either.
like lemon. I don't like lemon like desserts.
Do you like lemon
and
at
stuff.
night?
I like
pie?
lemon good, but I
No.
don't really eat desserts.
So
and
you don't like
stuff.
lemon meringue? I
That
love it.
might be one of my
Lemon
favorites.
bars are
Okay.
top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, lemon.
I like Hello
desserts.
Dolly's.
What are those?
Like the little Wonder bars where it's like crushed up graham cracker crust and like then there's like butterscotch
lemon?
chips.
But how do you feel
No
about
lemon.
the Third Reich?
Oh, then of course you'd like it because there's no lemon in it.
Terrible.
Good answer.
I like a lemon bob.
A lemon bob, a lemon kebab. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Who
lemon
wouldn't?
kebabs.
So after I was
like
done
lemon-
shitting,
lemon
we're going
pasta?
into a new story now.
Lemon cheese.
We're going into a new story.
You still continue with the
I'm not
shitting.
quivering and I'm not crying, and you still have
You're
goop
quivering?
under your nose.
I
that you're s-
don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Gone?
So Kib finally gets
God.
to the office. He's jamming out in his car. I see him from down there. He doesn't pay attention when I'm like, I literally sing the same verse that was just playing on his car before he stops it. He
he
just like
gone?
walks around like, oh, comes up the stairs. We get to the office. James gets in. And since I finally got paid, since I get paid on the same day every month.
Didn't you get like 300 mil today?
Yeah, 300 million. I'm finally like, hey, you know
300
what?
meals.
Let's stop renting this camera we've been using for the longest time. That's really nice C200. We've been renting it for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
let's
it's really
actually
Let's go rent another one.
Let's go buy one. Let's actually buy a C200. So Kib and I went on an adventure down to Hollywood to Sammy's Camera to buy a Canon
I
C200.
love Sammy's camera.
And
It's
it's
like a
about
toy
a
store.
30, 40-minute drive there.
Yeah,
And
40.
we're pretty pumped.
Very pumped.
Pumped to have our very
pretty
own.
high.
listening to music.
And we've been smoking the whole way over. We're pretty blazed by now.
Yeah. Oh, at that point, I'm drunk, I'm blazed, I'm high, and I've been drinking.
So we get to Sammy's Camera. It's pretty average. We have to wait in line probably for about 20 minutes. Something almost racist happens.
Really?
Well,
Actually,
what
no,
was
it's
it?
not really
It's
that
not almost racist.
He
He
literally
looked
did
like-
look exactly
yeah.
like him. Let's tell that story then. So there's a guy waiting in line, and he looked like he was Daniel something from Get Out, who happens to be the black
Daniel
guy from Get
Kaluuya.
Out. Yeah. And Steve's like, that's the guy from Get Out. And I'm like,
From the
first
side,
thing I
it
think-
absolutely looked like
First thing I think is that's racist. You can't tell. He's standing facing backwards. But
Oh,
then
like
I
you
looked
just saw the
more.
back of his head?
He was wearing
You saw the
very...
side of his head.
Well, I
So
had
I'm-
two
I'm
clues.
laughing.
I had two clues.
His eyes.
One
Yeah.
from the side, he looked exactly like him.
did.
Two, his clothes. He was wearing these pajama clothes that were also
Yeah.
stylish. So I was like, and
His build.
he was just talking to the guy, and the guy seemed so interested in what he was saying. I'm like, of course, maybe this is
Yeah,
actually.
no, there
it is
was
a
some
place-
merit.
Yeah, I mean.
And it's at Sammy's Camera.
And I was
we're
like,
in Hollywood.
dude,
Like,
I feel like I would recognize him. I googled it and I still had trouble. And I was like, there's a chance not. I'm like, do you want to say hi to him? He's like, no. I was like, why? Are you nervous or are you or you don't really care? He's like, bit of both. And I'm like, imagine if you did go, oh my god, you're the guy from Get Out, and he just goes, no, just still a black
Jesus.
guy.
worst
dude.
moment of a life. Yeah.
like that's the issue that like
But
it's
if he-
unfortunate because
but if he
you
looks-
didn't mean it in a racist way, but like that could only come off as racist because he did actually
Which
look
sucks
like
because
him.
like
Well, if he looked like him, he looked
yeah,
like
if he
him.
looks like him,
Absolutely,
he
but
probably
it's the-
gets it all the
It's
time.
the fear of like him maybe receiving that as a racist thing because he's
It
black.
sucks because it's not a racist thing at all because
No.
white people any color they can get confused for a different person and this
He
one
really
would've just
looked
been
like him.
he really did and I
Really
was so
did.
excited to see him.
It's unfortunate that like there is that kind of like standard of like you can't say that because it's like you're just saying that because I'm black. No, you look like him.
yeah, simply.
exactly, truly,
And he did.
It's not as simple as that. Like,
Yeah,
it would
it's
just be a bad
Until I
issue.
saw his full face. and he turned around.
guys on a
No, I was
podcast.
still pretty sure. Like until I looked at the image.
Oh, once he
of
turned around,
Daniel,
I knew for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
for certain. Because I don't think you ever got a clear look at his face until
No,
the
I
very
really
end.
didn't. I
Yeah.
really didn't. The side was like
The side was
it was uncanny.
spot on.
Yeah.
But that was only the first of the bad things to happen.
Yeah, because it was disappointing. It was it's
Yeah.
not him.
But it was also bad because the dude was taking for fucking ever in the line. It took
Dude.
30 minutes.
he was just there like, hey Thor, what's this camera
Yes.
do?
Yes, literally. And
So
then,
this one you point and you press record.
And Steve fucking complained to the guy we were talking to who wasn't able to sell because there's a tier of people that can sell better cameras. And this guy was not in that tier apparently. And I was like, well, that's
That's
got to be
really
frustrating.
weird.
I would hate the
Yeah,
guys
Canon's
in the
fucked.
higher tier than me. And he's like, yeah, it's actually really frustrating. Fuck them. And then,
Yeah, because I'm about to make this sale.
exactly. And
Do
Steve
they
was
get
like,
commission there? I wonder.
I asked that too. I have no idea.
Doubt it.
I don't
Because
think
that would
so
be
either.
stupid. Like
Doubt
with
it.
the tier system, that means
then
like,
they
yo,
go
I'm
with
about
the
to make
commission.
this sale on this fucking $10,000 rig. Can I make this sale so I can get commission?
Yeah.
It's probably
I
not.
doubt they get
But-
commission, yeah.
We're talking to
But
that
they
guy, and he's
probably
like, "You
do.
got to talk to him." And Steve's like,
But I don't.
"Jesus, man! Like this guy's just been talking to him for like 20 minutes now. What else is he gonna talk about? He's just asking, telling stories, and then we hear, oh, this reminds me of this funny story."
He literally says, this reminds me of this funny story. And I'm just like, fuck.
Out loud, Steve was like, "Oh, this reminds me of a funny story." He clearly heard Steve, but like it was a good move. To be like, "Fucking hurry up!
Yeah.
People are waiting." Like,
Still didn't hurry up in the slightest.
not at all. It took his time. Even more.
Finally, we get into the goddamn line. The guy's already gone. It wasn't the guy from Get Out, so it was already very disappointing. We
Disappointing
waited
and
for
took
so
too long.
long. We start talking to the guy about the camera that we want to get, and we also wanted to pick up an NTG3 to do good audio.
Precision broadcast microphone, motherfucker.
Yeah, so we were really going to go all out on this. And
How much was this total?
The total was going to be about $10K,
Yeah, it was fucked.
$10,000.
9,600 and something. to be
I don't
exact.
invest money in anything other than this business anymore, and this is pretty
or
much
cars either.
or cars, yeah. So
Sorry, what was the car you wanted to get very soon?
I believe it was called a McLaren Jiu-Jitsu. The McLaren Jiu-Jitsu is actually pretty formidable.
The first
It's
Italian
black, though.
Japanese car.
So he's preparing all of the equipment for us. He has it out in this huge ass box, and I finally put the card in. Kib's down there in the car waiting for me.
I wasn't in the car. I went back in the building and sat on the first floor. And you're like, just wait for me. I'm like, I'm in the building.
Because I thought it was just going to
So I
take 2
just sat.
seconds.
I was like, all right, he'll be down any second.
Because there was a minor inconvenience. My card got declined. I knew I had the money for it, but I was just like, oh, they're picking it up for fraud. Because
That's what I thought.
There's
Because-
usually like a
Purchase.
limit, like
yeah,
couple
there's
$1,000
and there's
or
a
something.
daily limit that you have. So I call them, And I get into this conversation where she tells me, sir, there's actually a daily limit that you've reached. And I'm like, oh, can we simply increase the daily limit? That seems easy. And she goes and talks to her supervisor and then comes back saying, we cannot increase the limit. And I'm thinking to myself, that's so stupid, because why? And it's Martin Luther King Day. So there's nobody that's really available to... Actually, the reason is because the money that I received for the payment from Rooster Teeth this month isn't able to be processed because it's a holiday.
But they didn't say that right off the bat. They just
They
said
didn't.
we simply cannot.
Which, first off, I think is so stupid. I obviously respect the holiday. It's not even about that. It's the fact that they don't have an automated system that works during holidays. Because what if I was having a life-threatening issue?
I'm imagining, like, what if, like, for example, your mom's sick, she's on fucking life support, and then they're like, you need to pay this bill to keep her going.
Well,
keep
they
her
wouldn't. I
alive.
don't think they would.
I don't think that's how that
That's
works.
not how that
But
works.
in my
But I know you mean
in this
something-
situation,
There's got to be some way.
we pull the plug or you pay $10K.
This is another
Sorry,
thought
it's
experiment.
Martin Luther King Day. Bye-bye, mama. Mama Subject's dead because of this shit.
So
Mama
there's-
no say
Fuck you,
bye-bye.
Martin
I
Luther
guarantee
King.
you there's a scenario where that takes place, where you need money right away and then suddenly you can't, and then you're fucked.
Like you're stranded in another country or something.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't have a place to stay tonight because
Like
I can't afford a
actually,
hostel.
I had something happen where I was in Venice, and not in like actual Venice because there's no cars allowed, but we were trying to rent a car at the airport, which is like right in mainland. And the car that we had reserved, it was under like Dollar Rental Club or whatever because it's the cheapest. You can reserve a car if you're under 25, but you can't actually rent it unless you're at least 23, and Lauren and I were both 22 at the time. And that's in like the fine print on like the 80th page
Why
of
would
the
you go to reserve
agreement.
a car?
Exactly. It's what I'm saying. It's
Like if your birthday was coming up kind of thing?
no,
It's the
it's
birthday
stupid.
rule?
It's just they're bad. That's like what it was. It was ended up just they
The
were
only
bad.
situation that
So-
works is if you're really close to being 23.
Yeah,
From
and
what
even
I
still,
understand,
Pointless,
here,
yeah.
You can do that, but it's just like more expensive.
it is.
Yeah, I've rented
But
cars before,
and
Yeah.
it's only for the Dollar Rental Club or rental car
That you
place
can-
that isn't the case.
Huh.
And we're in Italy. We're like on a tight budget because like we can't just be blowing money in Italy, right? Like so we're like, okay, we already have this money set aside for the rental car. In order to rent it from what's the yellow company?
Oh,
Hertz?
Hertz, yeah.
Yeah, Hertz. In order to rent it from Hertz, it was like $300 extra.
Ugh, fuck that.
Of like over our budget.
miserable.
And it was fucked. But we were like, okay, well, we're stuck in fucking Italy. What are we gonna do? So we had to just do that and get a car.
Oh my
Got a
God.
Fiat Panda.
I feel like I get fucked over by rental car companies all the time. Like when I was coming back from Louisiana, I stopped at Hertz because they have this badass list of cars you can rent for like fairly reasonable prices. You could rent a Corvette for like $300, which it sounds crazy, but like if you're
But just for, like,
on
a day or
vacation
something,
and you
yeah.
have like a certain budget allocated for it and you're under that budget, then like fuck yeah, I want to rent a Corvette for this long ass drive that I'm gonna have fun on. I rented a Range Rover, and they gave me a Jeep Cherokee
Why?
for the same price, and they wouldn't commit. They're like, this is just all we have, and I'm like, and it's still the same
Then
price.
make it lower. Simply.
Yeah.
That happened to a friend of mine recently.
Compensate me.
Was it
Like
like
a
a
few weeks
base
ago,
level
and-
Jeep Cherokee, or was it at least like an SRT?
No, it wasn't an SRT at all. No, it was a shitty Jeep Cherokee.
That happened to a friend of mine just a few weeks ago, but he basically just dug his feet into the ground and said, "No, give me at least what I paid for." So they finally gave him a
It was
Cadillac.
2 a.m. in
So it worked,
Louisiana,
but-
and I was stranded at an airport.
So you had no options.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a bummer.
once we all, very soon, we should all get a car off Turo and do a nice drive.
Yes, dude,
Like
that would
get
be
a
so
like
fun.
down.
I'll get like
Go
an
up
i8
the
or something.
PCH.
That'd be fucking
We should take the Snake in Agora Hills.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be
Down.
really
Is
cool.
that Canaan or Mulholland?
Steve's
it's-
driving behind everyone, though, because...
Yeah, you
I don't
take
trust-
Canaan, then you go down the road, and then there's another left you make. It's by the rock store, and then you go up the Snake. It's the area that they
I'm
have
so
the
down.
most police
I'll go,
officers.
then James,
That's
then
actually,
Steve.
is that the one with the tunnels? It has tunnels?
No.
Okay, then there's
That's-
one.
that's Topanga.
Canaan. No, that's Canaan. Topanga.
Oh, I love Topanga Canyon.
Yeah, I love
That's
Topanga too.
beautiful.
But Canaan is the one that has tunnels. I got my first ever speeding ticket when I was 16 on that road. I was going 71
Oh,
in
wow.
a canyon,
In a 22.
and
What's the highest speeding
22-year-old
ticket
kid
you've
in
ever
our
gotten?
class.
I was smoking something also.
Ooh, bad boy.
You were a bad boy.
But the cop was really cool. He didn't
You're
get me in
lucky you're
trouble
not
for
on
that.
death row right now, to be honest.
Dude, did you hear? I was watching like Watch Mojo's like top 10 celebrities with like troubled children or whatever, and Jackie Chan's son got busted for like 3 ounces of pot in China and could have been sentenced to death.
Dude,
Jesus,
his son though
man.
is like such a loser because so basically he's like a typical rich kid. So
yeah, he's denounced
Jackie
his
Chan,
son.
yeah, well Jackie Chan like gave him so many chances. He was
And
like,
he's like
he was
Jackie Chan's like a super anti-drug person.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so sad.
well he's like peak fitness.
How would you ever want to?
He gave his son so many chances
Jackie
and then
Chan
just cut him
sad.
I
off.
think you just always want to be who your parents aren't, right?
Yeah,
So that's
especially if
exactly-
you're like if you're raised in
I'd-
privilege and shit. Like
Yeah.
not everyone, but
Yeah.
I'd say a lot of the time we're like teens go through their rebellious phase, and that'll like if you don't mature and get out of that, then that'll carry on to your like adult life. And then
that.
especially if you come from like privilege or money, like you have these resources to like do whatever you want and become whatever you want. And like a lot of times, yeah, you want to just not be your parent.
It would be
Oh, so we
hard.
didn't get the camera.
Oh, you're still renting that.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is a rental.
Yeah.
We didn't get the camera.
So there was like
Couldn't
no
get it.
point to the story, really.
Yeah, we didn't get the
Except
camera.
that you were almost racist.
Yeah, exactly. That was really it. That we were almost racist. Anyway, sorry.
We weren't able to get it because the bank said no to increasing his limit. Then we tried to open up Sammy's credit card on mine, but I don't have a US ID yet, so I couldn't. Simply.
Yeah, that would have been like we talked about that a little bit. It would have been a pretty bad
I even
thing
said
to
to
just
Steve, I was
do
like,
impulsively.
Steve, you
That
have
wouldn't
to
have been
pay
bad.
this.
I would have paid on time.
Yeah, but to rely on your friends for your credit, obviously I trust you, and I, like I said, I would have done
It's just
it. But
a
bad
type of
decision.
situation you never want to be in.
Exactly, yeah.
But I would've done
I think it was just we were both there for that long. We just wanted to get that shit
Yeah,
done
and
and
that
not leave
sucks too. That
empty-handed.
like just being there so long, you're like, fuck, we have to get this camera now. It's like, I'll give you my left 3 nuts,
Dude, just take my nuts.
All three
We've
of
been
them.
here for 2 hours. Let's fucking
The
go,
spares,
bro.
too.
only the left ones,
I have 3 left ones, and
I have 3 left.
they do the job.
and they don't do the job.
Oh, do you guys want to play
They're all dead.
Never Have I Ever?
Yes.
Sure.
Holy
Okay.
fuck.
So should we take this up to the level 10 immediately? Let's make this really intense.
Okay, yeah. Wait, that means you have something in mind.
No holds barred.
Okay.
Seriously, let's do a no holds
Is that
barred.
the term?
No holds barred. Yeah, it's like a no disqualification match.
Oh my god! For some reason, bard. I was thinking of like a
like
Old
a
English
like a
bard.
minstrel.
Yeah.
A what?
I was
a
not.
minstrel, like with a.
I was thinking.
Midi-
exactly
Oh,
the same.
I was thinking-
minstrel?
No, I was thinking of the
Yeah.
menstrual cycle. Sorry.
no,
Dude,
minstrel,
it's so-
minstrel, not
it's so-
menstrual.
You said a word that I didn't know what it meant, and then the word that you used to describe it was like, wait, that's not what that is.
Different vowels.
So we
No.
like to have fun here on the Beyond the Pine podcast, and Never Have I Ever is a game that we only talked about today doing, and it certainly sounds a lot easier than an improv game
Yeah, it sounds more fun too.
because goddamn, we suck at improv games.
Man,
yeah,
I wish
you
we had
guys
a,
are pretty bad.
guys. I wish we had a bottle of whiskey and we could each take a shot.
We
We
should
Honestly, that's the
almost do
best
that.
time to play
Oh,
it.
dude, I'll one up you.
Oh, no.
Oh, what do
the
you have,
wine
old-
is
old
just,
wine?
It's been open for days.
No,
dude.
but it's been aerating this whole time.
true.
So
but
it's probably
a lot
tastes
of, like,
just okay.
I don't trust the dust in this room. It settles.
Arian this whole time.
We can take a swig. We can pass
Fine,
that.
fuck it, we'll take a swig.
Pass that bitch around.
Oh no, my ear's ringing.
James.
Okay,
I'm
so
lightheaded.
James, are you there?
Tinnitus?
before we swig this, I just want to make a quick shout out to our second sponsor, which is Quip. When it comes to your health, brushing your teeth is one of the most important parts of your day, Kib. Quip knows that. They've combined dentistry and designed to make a better electric toothbrush. Quip is the new electric toothbrush that packs just the right amount of vibrations into a slimmer design at a fraction of the cost of bulkier traditional electric toothbrushes. And guiding pulses alert you when to switch sides, making brushing the right amount effortless. Quip also comes with a mount that suctions right to your mirror and unsticks to use as a cover for hygienic travel anywhere, whether it's going in your gym bag or carry-on. And because the thing that cleans your mouth should also be clean, Quip's subscription plan refreshes your brush on a dentist-recommended schedule, delivering new brush heads every 3 months for just $5, including free shipping worldwide. Quip is backed by a network of over 10,000 dental professionals, including dentists, hygienists, and dental students. Most toothbrushes don't get named one of Time Magazine's best inventions of the year, but Quip did. Find out why yourself. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/pine right now, you'll get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/pine. Spelled GETQUIP.com/pine.
Fine.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Get Quip now.
And now on to Never Have I Ever.
So should we do one hand, guys? To
One
keep
hand?
it quick instead of like.
What?
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't know you used two hands.
I didn't know you
I
did
don't even
anything
know
with
that
your
you're
hands.
supposed to use your hands.
I think
think you just-
Oh,
James, explain the game because I'm clearly confused.
I've played a few versions.
No, so you have your hand up and it. So never have I ever hit a cat, and you put a finger down.
Oh, wait, you hit it. You
we
put a
take
finger
a
down
drink.
if you had
each
hit
one
it.
is each one is
Oh.
a notch.
Okay.
So you put
let's
it down
do
if you have done it?
Yes.
All right.
Cool. And
So
who's going to
you
begin?
can start.
Oh, God, good. Never have I ever masturbated in an airport bathroom.
Very good.
Well, you're not supposed to say one that you've done,
Okay, next question.
I wish I have. I thought about it.
Jeremy.
Never have I ever started a fight. Fight where you were trying
Never
to
been in a
physically
fight,
hurt
no.
somebody.
Never my entire life.
Defending.
I've been avoiding confrontation since birth.
Who are you defending?
My brother.
Did you put a finger down?
For what reason? Your brother
Oh.
probably fucked up.
No, my brother got literally bullied in school, and I beat the fuck out of a kid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the good.
That's what kids should get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
I agree.
I first said, "Don't ever fucking talk to my brother again, or I'll break you in half." He was like, "No, he was literally fucking with me," and I was like, "Your brother, yeah, no,
Your
and it was,
brother.
I was like, "That is not what happened at
That's
all."
such a
Don't
funny
ever
thing.
fucking look at him again.
Dude, that's so funny to like intimidate somebody so hard that they can't do anything but lie to you. Like, don't, if you ever touch my brother again, I'll break you in half. No, he was fucking with me.
That's exactly.
That's exactly what I
he
said to
fucking
the lady on the phone today.
Deal breaker.
At Chase.
Here's a fun story
Bank.
about history. Theodore Roosevelt
say
was
that?
a Sunday school teacher, and a kid came to his class like all bloody one day, and he said he got into a fight with a kid, and he was asked him why. He's like, "I was defending my little sister." So Theodore Roosevelt gave him $1 and congratulated him in front of the class, and they fired him from his teaching position for doing that
And that man went on to discover Apple.
and everything.
All right, next
And
up.
Disney.
Jeremy, you're the one who creates the, or no, Kib, you're the one that creates the next one. Come on, pussy.
Never have I ever
I was trying to think of a
gotten
bad
into a
one.
car accident.
Like
wow, really,
a
dude?
minor one. or-
Really? What's considered a car accident? Textbook.
Oh,
just-
well, mine's
like-
not considered a car accident.
I got rear-ended by a
Oh, alright.
semi truck, so that's
yeah,
that's
you have to
pretty
put your-
bad. Yeah.
All right, my turn.
I'm just going to go after you now, bitch.
Hey, everyone had to put the finger down.
Oh,
except
no,
for
I'm
me.
going after you, bitch.
I won specifically.
Oh, no,
there.
you're going to guy.
You're gonna guy.
I'll lie.
How hard are you going to go on this?
Oh, you're gonna go after me too? Fuck you.
No, just
tag team
the
Kib?
thing that popped into my head is only you.
Is it a visa related thing?
You can do it.
No, never have I ever worked in fast food. Because you worked in Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah, I've worked in like 2 fast food restaurants.
Oh, 2 fingers then.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, really?
Just
For
one.
each
No,
instance?
no, God.
Oh, so we are targeting people.
No, I'm so sorry.
do
I remember
this.
that right after. I'm actually not.
Well, Kib has
targeting you.
4 fingers up, so I mean.
Yeah, we have to bring him down to our level.
Never have I ever been questioned by or detained coming across the border.
For what?
Just in general. Oh, fuck, I have. Iceland. Damn it.
That's so funny.
Dude, no.
And let's clarify, not for a bad reason.
No, just because that's what they do.
Yeah.
You just shot yourself in the
secondary
foot.
search.
Fuck, they questioned me in Iceland.
Get wrecked, bitch.
They gave me a search, and they stopped searching me when they took off my shoes and they smelled
Oh,
bad.
that's right.
And they made fun of me in their Icelandic.
Fuck you, bitch.
Keep going, you stink. Get out of our country.
I'll pull out some big guns here. Never have I ever had an STD.
Oh,
Really? Good boys.
who would even admit to
Hell
that
yeah.
if they did?
I would easily admit to it.
Oh, he would.
Well, what counts as an STD?
What is an STD?
Because Kib has HPV.
Yeah, I, just have,
Oh, but everyone has.
Do you
I
actually?
haven't told Sammy Joe that yet.
Wait,
Okay.
everyone has that?
Most
Right.
people do.
Yeah,
I
like
think have
it's
HPV.
like,
Wait, are you
it's
serious?
herpes, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I'm
80% of
entirely
people
joking. I
have
don't have
No,
HPV.
HPV
No,
is
but
not
many
herpes.
people do.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought
It
it was
wouldn't
a
be weird
form
if you
of
did. I mean, it
herpes.
can cause cervical
No.
cancer.
I don't at all have HPV. I thought that was entirely a joke.
No, it wasn't.
Most people have HPV.
A lot of people
No,
do.
you're thinking of herpes.
No, I'm thinking
Both.
of HPV.
They're-
Human
there's-
papillomavirus.
A lot of people have
Aren't they
herpes too.
related somehow?
I don't know.
That's news
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, dude, a lot of people have
Christ.
HPV.
Never have I ever lied to my significant other.
Hasn't everybody about something?
I think probably.
Like,
Yeah, do more specific.
Joke's
Never
on
have
you.
I
I don't
ever-
have a
'cause I've
significant other.
told my significant other I've come when I haven't.
Oh, no. Oh, I mean,
You put it down.
like you tell us, oh, I'm coming. You are?
As a guy.
You are? Wow. I just came so much.
so nobody here has
Just-
lied to
No,
their
you
significant
didn't.
other about coming early?
How do you know?
No.
About coming
Oh, that's
early?
good. When coming early one's
Oh,
a
I
good one.
came early at the stop so I can go. You're just having such a bad time.
You're like, where are you going to go? We live together. Stop
yeah.
making sense.
Other room.
Okay, time to go to bed.
Actually, I have a good one. Okay, so it's James next, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it adds on to yours, Kip. All right. Using the chapstick to think.
easy
You have
lie.
the most problems with chapped lips, but you're the only one that uses chapstick. Do you think there's a correlation? Maybe the chapstick you're using has
Possibly.
an acid in it, because I know some chapsticks do. Like the chapstick.
I bet you it does
brand.
because I use mine like every night before I go to bed. I never have.
I
chapped
just have a
lips.
fucking crack on my lip.
But you always use chapped lipstick as well.
All right, James. What's your next never?
Hmm.
Now or never.
Never have I ever had a credit card.
I just got one.
Never had a credit card.
Are
either?
you kidding me, you guys?
That's a good one. Steve's lived a life.
What is? Why are you doing this? Okay. This adds on to Kibbs. Never have I ever made a New Year's resolution.
Oh, I have.
Oof, suck it. Maybe there
Everyone's
was a
made it.
reason.
You've
that-
definitely.
Oh, no.
When you were 10
Always
years
been,
old.
always been too lazy.
15, never
Oh
made a
no. Thought
don't
it
have
was
to stick by
thought
it.
it was boring from the start.
Liar,
Never
liar.
did it. Nope, never did it because I just thought it was boring.
Oh, you were that fucking good. No, you were Crystalia. Nobody fucking.
No, it's not that I.
Don't
It's not
do
that I
that.
didn't think it was cool.
I
It's
love
just that I
Crystalia.
just never did it because I thought it was boring. Simply. So even to
Actually,
this day.
I actually did make a New Year's resolution in 2016 that came true.
What was it?
My resolution that year was I'm going to be
married.
living in New York or LA by the end of the year.
Very good.
Actually, I had one. I think it was 2016
peaked.
also that I was gonna get a Dodge Dart, and I did.
Dude, nice.
Mine was to never masturbate again.
And then your prostate exploded.
Broke it the night before.
Broke my dick the night before. It's like it never come again.
I love Michael in the office. His thing's like 12:01, January 1st, blood everywhere.
Dude.
About flossing.
Come in. I said, don't come in.
I've actually thought about rewatching that again because it's been so long.
Oh,
since
I
I've
fall
watched
asleep to
it.
that like every
It's
night.
such a good show. I'm watching Friends right now, which is fun. Is it my
Hi,
turn?
Friends.
I watched The Gray last night again.
I want to
So
watch.
good.
I want
Let's
to watch
continue
that.
with our game.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I've got a good one.
Oh shit.
Never have I been expelled or suspended.
Oh,
Oh,
easily.
I've been suspended.
And no,
Oh,
it's fine.
wait.
Suspended multiple times.
You
I forgot how this game worked. I think I just lost.
Oh, you did?
so you lost. So Kib's the only one left with a finger, or you have a finger?
I have a finger.
So it's
you
just
got-
between you two then.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Fuck you, Jeremy.
No,
you
I-
just suicided me. You
I
just
know- well, I
kamikaze
suicided
me.
me, and I was like, "Oh, oops."
We should probably play another round after
This is the first time
Oh,
I've
yeah,
ever.
definitely.
This is fun.
I'm trying
This
to
is the
think
first time
something
I've
that
done this
James
game
has done
sober.
that I haven't.
I wish we had a bottle of whiskey.
Never have I.
Jack.
No, I've done that. Never have I ever
How gross is that? Is it like vinegar?
been to college. Winner, chicken dinner.
But who's the real winner?
right here
everyone?
still. Technically, I am the winner.
And here we are, the final game, the last round of Never Have I Ever. Who will win? Kib won the last one because he really just.
Because he didn't go to college.
And yet we're
Five's
all in
up,
the
gentlemen.
Same, and yet
So
we're all
who's-
in the same place
So
in life.
who's the real loser when you think about it?
Because I didn't have to spend money to go to college, and I'm still here. What's up?
You made it.
There are 36
technically
things I could
flunked
say.
it.
That was a
to
mistake.
Yeah, it's vinegar.
Yeah, that's
Want
fucked.
more?
Let's
No.
continue. Ew, it's yucky.
It wasn't good.
It's not good. It's not bad. I think that's just not that good of
So
wine, though.
who is going to go first this time? I vote James because he's clearly
To
so
continue
confident.
off.
Oh, he wasn't ready.
How does that feel in life to
Do you want to sketch shit to
do
Jeremy?
things?
Jeremy.
Dude in the car.
Jeremy.
So I gonna do that, did it?
Just said just we were turning and we hadn't talked for like 2 minutes and he just said that out of the blue and I was just like,
What? You laughed so hard. It wasn't a what? It was gut laughter. Guttural laughter.
yeah, no, it was,
And
That was exactly how I
I do
went.
it for the drills.
Never have I ever done Molly or rolled in any kind of way, like ecstasy.
No.
oh, suck it.
What if it's not exactly Molly?
Oh, you're a bad boy.
Is it ecstasy?
It was cut with that.
Sort of, probably.
Well,
It's 2013. I was influenced.
whatever. Everyone's done drugs in the past.
was
That's
one
fine.
time.
Finger down, bitch.
Perhaps maybe you won't win this time.
I highly doubt it. Who's married?
I highly doubt it. Finger back. Oh, I have to shit. The shit's at the edge of the gate right now.
At the end of the gate.
Ooh, I got one that's gonna knock you guys all down.
Then
real quick.
again.
Never have I ever believed in a higher power. Bangarang, bitch.
I
Wait,
think
what
you
is that?
have.
Wait, what does that mean?
no.
You don't believe in a higher power?
You're agnostic. You don't know.
Yeah. I've talked to you about it too. You don't.
Well, I don't believe in a higher power.
You've never said that. You said that only now for this
Yeah.
purpose.
You're agnostic. You literally told me. You're like, I don't.
You don't know
You
what
literally
else
said
it
you
is.
don't know.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Never have I ever not been agnostic.
Wait, what's that? Oh, these
No,
double
I think I'm
negatives
agnostic
confuse me.
too.
Oh, suck a bitch.
Because I've said I believe in a higher power, but I don't know is the religion. I've literally said the religion of I don't know, but it
Well,
could
you're
be.
you're Baha'i.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't
believe in-
practice Baha'i. My
but you
beliefs are
have,
different.
but you have
Okay.
practiced it.
So you're right.
All right. So there
Well,
we go.
I mean, I'm putting a finger down.
Yeah, me
Winner,
too.
winner.
Jeremy, your turn.
We'll just go with like an old staple. Never have I ever been blackout drunk.
Really?
One
Oh,
time.
wow.
One
Yeah.
time. Just once.
I've been incredibly drunk, but I've never actually been like blackout to where I always remember everything. I've never like had memory loss.
Only
There's-
once or
associated
twice.
with
I've
it.
had
Yeah, I've only been
Yeah.
blackout once, and it was in college, and I blacked out, and I woke up in the morning, and I had made Facebook posts that were gibberish.
Oh,
I
I've
don't-
actually,
never done anything
I've
like
never
that.
been that. Is that the kind of drunk you're talking about?
Yeah,
Where there's
Oh, okay.
something that you don't remember.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
I've never gotten
blackout
drunk and not remember a certain
Not like
thing.
not like that. I've
Yeah.
been drunk where I'm like, man, I was really drunk.
You don't.
That's
We're like, oh,
not
I barely
blackout
remember
drunk.
last night. You've
Never been like blackout.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? That's so stupid of me. Yeah, the first time I ever got drunk.
Me too.
I had this really like I was at my friend's house and they had to put me on the bed because my hands were doing this actually.
Like
It was
involuntarily
fucked.
seizing.
Dude, I was throwing up black and it was just fucked.
What did you drink?
Black.
Good question. I actually don't
Licorice.
remember. I think vodka.
That was vodka.
too. That's- I got alcohol poisoning. I had to go to the hospital.
Vodka was my first thing, and I hated vodka for like 5 years
Yep.
after
I
that.
downed
because
a
of it.
water bottle full of the shit, and then throwing
I
up
hate
everywhere
rum.
to the hospital immediately.
I can't drink rum because a couple Christmas Eves ago I drank like 3/4 of a bottle of Captain Morgan.
Never have I ever leased a car.
Wow. Okay. So just
No.
me. Very
Wait,
good.
I've had a loan for
What?
a car.
Oh,
but that's
I thought
different, right?
almost everyone here would have done that.
No, you just really targeted me
I
for
own
that.
my car,
No,
bitch.
I assumed that was a normal thing. You bought it. Very good.
Oh, never have I ever shit my pants.
Oh, I have.
Never.
One time, I laughed so hard.
Today was a
a
close
ball
one.
of shit.
Once when I was very, very sick.
Oh, I did.
Suicide
I was
myself.
peeing in the bathroom at the theater, the premiere of The Woods, and I felt a fart, and I tried to squeeze it out, and a little nubble of shit came out.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a nugget of shit laughing.
Were
My
you-
cousin
were
made me
you
laugh
sick?
so hard, I was just,
No.
and I stood up and just went onto the ground. Just a very
And I
solid.
literally just I was like, fuck. I wiped my ass and then went down and shook everyone's hand.
Oh, I bet. Guys, I've really fallen off the horse today.
I'm in third place.
First.
Never have I ever gone horseback riding. Ooh.
I've horse ridden
No.
many times.
Never been on a horse my entire life.
Wow, it's
You want
very
to?
fun.
I bet it would.
Bring in the horse.
I'd love to go on the horse.
I'd love to
riding-
go on the horse.
Guys, horseback riding is so fun. I went horseback
Sneakers.
riding on a beach in Mexico.
Oh,
that
that, sounds
sounds
amazing.
It was so cool. Dude, the horse was insane though. It went 50 miles an hour. It was following, like this horse specifically kept following a different horse, and the other horse just took off, the one that Lauren was riding, and then my horse took off and instantly just went 50 miles an hour.
The first time a horse goes really fast when you're on it, it's the scariest thing ever.
Yeah. That was like my 8th time riding a horse, so I wasn't scared.
Well, so the first time.
Okay, Jimmy, you turn.
I don't think I've even been
Your
8
turn.
times. Never have I ever been to the emergency room.
Eat a shit. I have one left.
One time I was 4 years old and I was sledding down a hill and my stupid father wasn't watching me and I hit a tree.
Oh, dude.
What
And I
was
had
the
a
thing?
concussion.
What was it?
Never
I
have I
moved.
ever been to an emergency room.
Oh,
You're already out.
many old time.
Yeah, you're already out there.
All right, so
Oh,
Jeremy, it's
is
just
it
me and you
and
now.
You're trying to think of a good targeting question now, aren't
Never
you?
have I ever been to a church that speaks English.
Wait.
Really?
No, I've
What's
only
that
been to
mean?
an Italian church. It's the only church I've ever been to.
Cool, man.
It's so fun. You just hear them
Little
like
finger down.
speak Italian the entire time.
When
Oh,
the
yeah.
moon hits your eye like a big pizza
And that's all they do, is just they sing that song.
song.
All right, Jeremy, your turn. You can knock me out
Everybody
with
eat
one
your
hit.
bread.
You just have to know me very well.
Never have
What?
I ever had 2 small dogs at the same time.
Harsh but true.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
I mean, you did a church thing, so.
That's a very
That's
specific.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. You're out, bitch.
But I won't put my
think
finger
I think
down.
I just won.
But I won't-
But no.
Oh, is it you?
You'll have to
Oh,
break
no,
the
it was
bitch
just us.
off.
so Jeremy wins and Kib wins. That means you both have to do rock, paper, scissors until you decide. And it's just one round.
Rock,
Are we going on?
It's rock, paper, scissors,
Oh,
shoot.
Rock, paper,
Rock, paper,
scissors.
scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win.
Cool. Well, that's Beyond the Pine episode 22. Thank you for joining us, Jeremy. You're always a pleasant guest to have
Thank
on.
you so much, guys. It was
Pleasant.
fun.
Pleasant guest.
You don't have to travel too far to get here, right?
Nah, it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. Yeah.
40,
I listen to some
40.
good podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40.
That's nice.
It's fun.
Simply disagree.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for coming, dude. Love you, man.
I'd also like to thank Skillshare and Quip for sponsoring this video. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to survive.
Truth.
It's been a real pleasure.
And Skittles, because I really like them.